today's episode of the Daily Blend. I am your host, AC, and we are joined in studio today by Alex LaBrunerie, who is the CEO and president of LaBrunerie Financial. How are you, Alex?
Well, I'm wonderful. Great to be here again.
Happy to have you as usual. So, Alex, you are back, and we're, are we 3/4 of the way through the year?
Yeah, it's the end of the summer, and for a lot of publicly traded companies, AC, the end of their fourth quarter is coming up, and the S&P 500 is at record territory again, over 6,500. That index, particularly, that's a record for that particular index, and those are the largest 500 stocks in our country, and led again by the big technology companies, Google and Facebook and the others, Apple. The AI and robotics boom is what's driving a lot of this, and people are very excited about that, and it seems to be what investors are focusing on versus sort of the tariffs and the other underlying challenges to the economy, that debt and tariffs.
Yeah, it's kind of we're getting a little different report from you than earlier in the year.
That's right. We're going to have robots walking around in 5 years, so
I believe you might be right.
Sounds science fiction-y, but it's could be there.
Yeah, it's finally coming. So what we watched on the Jetsons back in the day might actually be coming to fruition soon.
That's right. We'll have someone to be able to empty the dishwasher for us.
Well, that part I'm looking forward to.
That's right.
I like that part. I'll take a robot for that.
That's right. So this is a good time with the market being, what's happens, in a course of a year or several years, a portfolio that has stocks in it, those stocks have, hopefully gone up for the investor, for her retirement account or wherever the money is, and the stocks become a bigger portion of the total portfolio because they grew so much faster than the safer side, the cash or the bonds. So it's a good time, for listeners to go into their advisor and look at possibly reducing the risk or rebalancing, at least take a measure of the risk, because markets hit highs and then they retreat. And if you're close to retirement or in retirement, you want to manage your risk that way. We call that the red zone. The industry calls it. That's something that lets people say, we are close to retirement. How much risk do we really want to take?
And how many years would you say? About 10 years out, you
10
think?
years, yeah, that's right. So if you want to retire at 65, your retirement zone starts at 55.
Yeah.
So that's an important, part in our life, because we were just talking earlier, you just get the kids out of the house, or at least get them to where they can drive themselves places. And then you should start thinking about, okay, where am I going to be 10 years from now? When do I want to retire?
Yeah.
And assemble a team of, a good tax attorney, an investment advisor, and a lawyer for doing estate and trust work or just general legal work, and an insurance agent to make sure your risks are covered. And assemble your team so when you go into the red zone, you've got help and you're ready to go.
Yeah. And so that's really around the time when people should start thinking about that.
Yeah.
And then don't let it sneak up on you.
Don't wake up at age 66 and go, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Because then
yeah.
could be.
That's right.
Could be too late.
It would be too late. Yeah. It would be. So.
I tried to say it nicer, Alex.
Yeah. Well, for most people, it would be too late.
Yes.
You don't want it. And don't be an ostrich. Don't be afraid to look at it, because if you give yourself 10 years or so, then you can really determine, well, what is a good time for us to retire, for our family. And, a lot of people don't have pensions anymore. They're gone. So, we're sort of on our own with stock market risk as a source of income or gains, and turn that gain into an income.
Do you get people who are afraid to take a look?
I think so. I think really, and that people, it's anxiety inducing.
It is.
And then who do I go to? You just said assemble a team. Well, a lawyer, a investment advisor. These are maybe do some self-education and ask friends for referrals. That's how it seems to work. There's a lot of internet news, a lot of financial media, but it's anxiety inducing. There are wonderful calculators online by every major investment firm, Fidelity, Vanguard, American Funds. They all go online. You can go online and get a quick look at it.
Yeah. Yeah, I would imagine that talking to people that you know and getting a recommendation probably helps that anxiety a little
It
bit.
does. And when you don't have that anxiety, come in and to whatever professional you're dealing with and be brief and say, this is what I like to do. Can you help me or not? And hopefully they'll be straight with you and say, yeah, I can or I can't.
Yeah, yeah, that's it. I think it's that straight talk
Yeah.
that, people should be looking for. And
Yeah.
I always say when people are talking to professionals, like, it's okay. If it's not a fit, it's okay. Then you
Yeah.
can keep looking,
Yeah, exactly.
right? You
That's
don't
right.
have to feel obligated. Like,
Yeah.
interview people
Interview.
and find somebody that's a fit.
That's an excellent point.
Yeah. It's your money.
It's your money. It's your life.
Yes. Yeah, it's your money. It's your life.
Yeah.
All right, Alex, with our last few seconds, what should people be doing
Well,
right
and
now?
it's qualified charitable donation time again.
Yeah.
I can't believe it, but it's the fall. And if you are of retirement, if you're taking money out of your IRAs and you want to make a charity donation, use the qualified charitable donation and think about KVIA or other
Yes.
favorite
Yes.
charities of yours.
Yeah, it's time. It's that time of year again. It's crazy to think that
Yeah.
we're talking about that again
Yes.
already. But think about those charities that you'd love to support.
Yes.
And take this opportunity to support them.
Yes.
They appreciate it. It's getting toward the end of the year already.
That's right.
Yeah, but we'll see you again
Okay.
before December.
Yes.
We absolutely will.
Look forward to it.
Thank
Thanks.
you, Alex, for being here.
You bet. Bye.
This is your Be Well moment by Burrow Behavioral Health. Our breath is a tool we can lean into time and time again to help slow down our brains and nervous system. This practice focuses on extending out our exhale. So breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Take as many breaths as you deserve in this moment.